We have already talked about many famous actors from the 80s and 90s that no longer appear on the big screen. The Where Is series has become some of this channel's most popular videos thanks to you. And yet, there is one actor that has been frequently requested, a grandmaster in martial arts and internet facts. Today, we're going to take a look at the real reasons why we no longer see Chuck Norris on the big or small screen. Born on March 10, 1940, Chuck Norris was a television and film superstar who became famous after filming a fight scene with the master of martial arts, Bruce Lee. To this day, he is remembered as an incredibly strong person, mentally and physically, and who has also remained undefeated. He is a world champion in martial arts and was military. Unlike most of today's actors who uses stunt doubles or special effects in fighting scenes, it was common in movies of the 80s and 90s to see actors like Chuck, Jackie Chan, or Van Damme doing their own stunts and fighting. He did not pretend to know how to fight in his productions. Chuck even developed his own martial art called Jun Kook Do, which combines his fighting style and life philosophies. Unlike the actors who we have spoken about previously, Chuck's fame did not decay over time. In fact, after the boom of the internet, it actually allowed new generations to discover his work, and his fame continued to increase. His most famous and iconic work was the series Walker, Texas Ranger, which still remains in syndication in many countries around the world. So then why do we not see him in any new productions? Some think that it's because of his age. After all, he is in his 70s. However, this is not the case. Despite the fact that Chuck managed to reach the peak of success, he never forgot where he came from. When he was just a child living in poverty, the study of martial arts not only helped him earn money, but also gained discipline. So he decided to take time away from the cinema and start helping society. He created several youth combat leagues to help them get off the streets and organize their lives. He has written many books on motivation and has been involved in many community activities, but he still had planned to return to make more movies. Plans that were regrettably halted after tragedy struck his family. During a routine MRI exam, his wife Gina was administered with a liquid that caused severe side effects in her body. Side effects that would eventually turn into a carrying disease that would require around-the-clock care for the rest of her life. Chuck stayed by her side as her illness persisted, forcing him to abandon his future projects and plans. He is focused solely on his family. The number 4 code of ethics in Jun Kook Do is, I will continually work at developing love, happiness, and loyalty in my family, and acknowledge that no other success can compensate for failure in the home. Chuck Norris has followed this rule to the letter. But this sad story does not end here. His wife's health continues to deteriorate every passing year. Problems with her kidneys and even her brain have made her incapable of living a normal life anymore. In 2017, Chuck and his family sued the hospital and several medical companies, alleging that they never warned them of the possible dangers that this injection could cause. The injection was composed with a metal named gadolinium, which was administered to his wife. It is normally used for MRI examinations, but it has been warned to cause negative side effects, though the probabilities are low. Despite this, Chuck still can be seen in commercials and cameo appearances in film or TV, though his fans still wait for the day of his return. Chuck Norris's life story is full of ups and downs, and it shows us how easily things in life can change, but sometimes not for the better. Tell me what you think about Chuck Norris. Are you a fan of his work? Did you know that this was the real reason why he is no longer on the big screen? Thank you all for watching, and don't forget to like and subscribe. And remember, assume nothing and question everything.